Alright, hey there Prox Gaming Crew, and this is Proxify here, back again for another said Prox Guide of Ori and the Will and the Wisps. If you did miss out during the last one, well, we just reached off to another said save point around within the main objective here, and we are getting ourselves just a little bit more closer to the said ruin-esque area to learn a little bit of some different lore that is going to be going on within Ori. Now, mind you, I know that there is going to be a said type of boss challenge that we're going to have to go and do, because there is going to be a said escape that we're going to have to try to run away from some sort of sandworm in this area, but we'll hold that off until the next video. So that's why this video is going to be a little bit more shorter than normal within everything that's going on out here for today. Now, within these two videos for what's going to be going on, not only are we just going to be doing out here with the course of Ori, Will, and the Wisp, but we are also going to be jumping into Rayman Legends as well. Currently in Rayman Legends, we are going to be heading into the last of the said serendipity area that we're going to be heading on into that one for. I believe there is going to be like another type of eel battle that we're going to have to go and face off with, and then afterwards, once we're all said and done with the Sea of Serendipity, we'll go and start jumping off into the Mystique Peak, which then that should be the last of the Back to Origin paintings. And if we are lucky enough in the Mystique Peak and we can go and find ourselves another main lucky ticket for a Back to Origins part, we'll try to at least continue onwards from there. If not, we will have to go and start jumping into the main part of the post game of the Living Dead Party, which there should be more levels for us to go and explore within the Rayman Legends side of things. But here we are now, going through a little bit of a cutscene before heading off into the actual ruins part itself. And there's, unfortunately, with Ku, I know that we got to see Ku's passing during the time of that whole entire Shriek escape from the last time that we were around within there, the Silent Woods. And yeah, I don't really know what else that we could go and say at this point in time with Ku, but let's just go and keep on, continue onwards and moving throughout here in this ruins part and get a little bit of a feel of what some more backstory of this whole place is. Because I know that, like, from what we have been gathered out here so far, is that Ori is like a spirit or something, right? And I believe we're going to be learning a little bit more about like Ori's race a little bit throughout these different murals as we go along. Like this part, like from when I went and played throughout this game here, like if you guys remember when we went through like the Earthbound game, and I think it was like during the time when we were in like that snowy type of part of the game, where you got to see like all the different like murals and how you got to like kind of learn a little bit more about what Earthbound was. Kind of feels like what we're doing right now here in Ori. So yeah, so basically all that we're doing throughout this ruins is just kind of just digging ourselves around throughout some of the different sandy parts and blasting your way into other said parts of here so that the Wisp can go and at least somewhat tell you exactly what's going on here. Now, I want to say that doing some off-record researching, seems like there is going to be a set of like two other bosses that are going to be main objective bosses that we're going to have to go and take care of at some point. I don't really think there's any type of like boss challenge type of like bosses that we're going to have to go through, but for these two other said bosses, we do have like Willow, I believe, I think that's what the boss's name is, and then we also do have like Shriek as well. Like we do have like some sort of like giant orb type of like core or something that we're going to have to like go and face off with. But from what I've heard is that like that type of boss is really not all that too entirely difficult, but we'll see what happens from there. But here's another one, and I believe this is right from Ori's race right here as well too, the Will's Children. So the spirits in Niwin. Now I know that we've kind of heard that name before, right? That was from what Qualak was talking about with our race here. Because like he was basically saying that like, oh, like we're the last part of the race or something for this said type of tribe or type of race that we were in with. But there's something else that's going on as well too. I don't really know too much about this type of mural here. So there's something about with memory and strength here for this one. But we are getting ourselves a little bit more closer now. There should be a save point that should be coming up here pretty soon. So let's have to go and dig our way through another said part of here. And once we go and do that, that should give us one of the last of these type of said murals for now. The Grolek builders. So this is something to go and learn about with the Groleks as well. I know that we've been kind of helping out, I think, with them, right? Like I know that there was like Grom out there that needed to get like some things still builded out. I know that we still have to go after some more of those type of Grolek ore. So head on down throughout over here. You may possibly need to go and kind of glide yourself over to where the sand part is, and head all the way up into this part, and this is where you can get yourself into the last of the set other type of save points before heading off into that sandworm battle. But we got ourselves now with the one of these type of enemies that are just blocking the way, and just like how we did before back in the wellspring, just have to go and knock these guys out and have to continue onwards throughout our next destination pathway. But here we are. We're going to end off the episode for today. See you guys in the next one. And stay tuned for another time of Ori, Will, and the Wisps. And of course, peace.